morning, everyone. Bow our heads for prayer, please. Dear God, we thank you for this another day in Union County and Southern Illinois. Look over this board to make the decisions that are best suited for all the people of this county and area. Guide and direct us, lead us, give us another day in this world. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sorry, Internet.
Lance, would you do the roll call?
Sure. Commissioner Harville?
Here.
Commissioner Pitts?
Here.
Commissioner Miller?
Here.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Here.
Commissioner Gould?
Having a quorum, I'll call the meeting to order. First item, approval of minutes, regular board meeting, December 22nd. Everybody had a chance to look at those. Any additions or deletions?
Approval?
Second.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Public comments.
There's something coming up on Tuesday at the Marion Civic Center. We're having a political forum with all of our senators and reps. We're going to be discussing the gun ban bill and future things going on in the state legislature. And we're hoping to pack the place. We were going to have it up in West Frankfort, and the response was so much that we had to go to a bigger venue. So it's 6 o'clock, Marion Civic Center, and it's probably an hour and a half. But it'll be Bryant, Fowler, Windhorst, Severin, Freeze. No, guys, there's 6 of them up there. So. And James. Yeah.
What time, what day and time again?
It's Tuesday at 6 p.m. And if anybody needs more information, there's a flyer run around, or you can call me. But
It's 17 points.
thanks.
Very good, thank you. Anything else, public comments? Committee reports.
Well, we had a kind of I guess, a small meeting since what a lot going on down there at the Southern 5 Regional Planning Commission this last Tuesday. And one of our things that we actually approved a position, because we have a vacancy on our board down there. We actually approved Dr. Tim Taylor, the president of Shawnee Community College, to sit on our board with us. So I think that'll be a big help. And also Tiffany George, which is director down there, and part of her staff, in February will be going to Memphis for an updated training session for the Delta Regional Authority here in this area, which we're part of. And I might want to add too that our meetings down there are open to the public. And we meet down there at Ullen, right across from where the Chevy dealer used to be at. And it's every second Tuesday of every month. And generally it's 5:30 in the evening. Sometimes we meet at 5, but it's an executive board, so it's always at 5:30 down there. If anybody has any concerns or wants to put an application in for a grant or something for a business here locally, you know. And so anyway, let's see, I got a couple other things somewhere. They completed the closing documents for 4 small equipment grants. They closed them. And one included the Alto Pass Fire Department for some equipment up there. And also Tiffany, our executive director, she attended the Alexander Carroll Port District meeting on December 12th, which might take into play with something that we're doing up here along the river, I would hope. And I think that's about it for now. I think that's it, man.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
It's kind of exciting for Southern Illinois, but that, I'm on that SIDA board, I can't remember exactly the acronym for it.
SIDA.
SIDA, but, they met and approved, an industrial revenue bond issuance of, close to $10 million to put that meat processing facility over in, the Harrisburg area. I don't exactly remember the location, but that's going to employ a bunch of people and really help the cattle industry around here. So that was really exciting. I mean, that's a big deal.
Good deal. Anything else? All right, thanks, guys. Building permits,
Yeah, I do have one. It just came in. It's on parcel 082305987. It's for a portable shed. There's no subdivision, no floodplain, and recommend for approval.
any questions? I get a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve bill permits. I'll second it.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Under old business, resolution appointing members of the Union County Hotel Operators Occupancy Tax Board, otherwise known as HOOT. We've talked to everyone and, had two spots to fill, besides the people that wanted to remain on the board. Whereas the Board of Commissioners of the County of Union, Illinois has determined that Darrell Harwell, Carol Hoffman, Kim Pennon, and Wendy Winkleman shall be reappointed, and Lyle McDowell and Regina Morrison shall be appointed as new members of the Union County Hotel Operators Occupancy Tax Board. I'll put that in the form of motion that group of people be approved.
I'll second.
Commissioner Harville?
I abstain.
Thank you. Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Under new business, approve payment of bills. Everybody looks at the bill list. Any questions?
I'll make a motion to pay our bills.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Next item, resolution appointing member of the 77 Board of Health, Brandon Bierstadt. We have put Commissioner Pitts on the new Port Authority Board, Jackson Union County Port Authority. Kind of not to overload his plate on everything he's doing. Brandon has agreed to serve on this board. Of Whereas the Board of Commissioners of County of Union, Illinois has determined that Brandon Bierstadt shall replace Kent Pitts for the remainder of the term as Commissioner member of the Southern Seven Board of Health, expiring on 30th day of June 2023. I make a motion that we approve Brandon for this board.
I second that.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Same.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item, resolution certifying persons required to file statement of economic interest pursuant to the Illinois Government Ethics Act. This is basically housekeeping that we have to do continually. I think everybody, I don't know if you have to do that with the city of Anna or not, but basically it's all the elected officials and department heads and so forth have to fill this out, so.
We pick them up where?
We'll get them to you.
You give them to us? Okay.
I don't think anything's changed on it. Same,
Different people,
different
same
people, but same
positions.
positions.
Yeah. Make a motion, we approve the resolution certifying persons required to file statements of economic interest pursuant to the Illinois Governmental Ethics Act. I'm not gonna read the list of people, everybody knows who they are, so, I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item, resolution for improvement of Cypress St. John's resurfacing project. You want to elaborate on that, Amy?
Well, I mean, this is just basically a resolution kind of authorizing the use of, it's those RBI funds. We've had some county motor fuel tax money that we've been getting different allotments we've built up to do. It's just to use, it's for the resurfacing, kind of filling the gap between the interstate, coming off the interstate going into Dongo along Cypress Road to Old 51, and then from Old 51 out St. John's to tie in to where that resurfacing is.
I make a motion, we approve the resolution for improvement for Cypress St. John's resurfacing project, in the Highway Department.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item, resolution to appoint members to Wood Creek Public Water District. We received a letter, the 21st of December, from the district asking that we reappoint, Merv Lentz and Doug Halderman to another time on the board. I make a motion that we, make these appointments as requested.
I'll second.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Next item, approval of agreement for county engineer's salary. Again, this is a housekeeping thing, where we get reimbursed by the state of Illinois that we have to do for Jeff's, part of Jeff's salary. Any questions on this? Or do you want us to approve this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a standard. We have to reauthorize it every 6 years. You've done
Yeah,
the same thing
housekeeping,
done before.
nothing new.
I'll move.
I'll second it.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item, back to you, Jeff, approval of engineering agreement, or no, approval of corrugated metal pipe bids. I'm getting ahead here.
Yeah, basically we advertise for kind of our yearly bids on corrugated metal pipe. The low bidder was Energy Culverts at $42,118.58. The next bidder was Metal Culverts at $47,299.40. So I just recommend we approve the Energy Culvert bid for those items.
Any questions?
Jeff, can you give me those numbers out here?
Yeah, I do.
Make a motion, we approve the metal pipe bids that's been presented by Jeff.
I'll second.
His recommendation?
Yeah.
Okay. Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Item H, approval of engineering agreement for Lick Creek Road Safety Project. One more time.
Yeah, I mean, basically what this is, we applied for, a federal safety grant. Actually, we had a couple of years, we were awarded it this year. So it's for $2.1 million. It's a 90% federal project. Basically what it'll be for, placing additional signs and then also asphalt shoulders on Lick Creek Road, go all the way from Anna to the interstate. So we'll put asphalt shoulders. And this is just approving the engineering agreement with HMG engineers. They'll be doing the design work, preparation of plans for that project.
So when do you think this will start?
Probably not till next year. But, I mean, if everything went perfect, we could possibly let a bid later this year, but I mean, it has to be.
Okay.
Is the money already approved?
Yeah, I mean, it's approved. We got like 2.155 million in federal funds for it.
How much of a shoulder would that be, you know?
4 foot wide on
On
each side.
both sides?
Yes.
Any other questions?
I think that's good.
I'll make a motion that we approve the engineering agreement for Lick Creek Road Safety Project. I'll second it.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Okay, next item, tourism grant application, Ball Mountain Cross. This is a repeat application that we normally get every year from them. 2018, we gave them 4,000, 2019, 4,500, 2020, 5,000. They're requesting 5,000, again. It looks like the board said yes to the recommended amount of 5,000. Any questions or concerns from anybody?
I just would like to say that the Ball Mountain Cross is a major feature for the community and the whole region. And anything we can do, any little thing that even we can do up there will help us and bring in some tourism, maybe some more dollars to the region. So yeah, I recommend it.
What do we miss a year?
Pardon?
Why did we miss a year like 2021?
I don't know.
A budget or?
COVID?
I guess they didn't apply.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think I was on it at that time.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause normally they
Give it a shot.
apply
every year. Okay.
That's my answer, yes.
Gotcha.
That's why.
And this was in the, is in
Oh,
the
that's
current
right.
physical budget?
Yeah, how much money do we decide for?
Like 40,000 maybe in total, what'd you say?
It varies.
Yeah, it's somewhere around $40,000 in total for all grants that we give out for the tourism board. The reason they didn't apply partly probably is because of COVID, and they also had a change in directors.
Yeah, they did.
So I think they had a vacancy in directors for a while, probably didn't apply.
They were in a transition, and I might add too that the grants for this particular committee are only approved to businesses and things of that nature, of the cross, that would bring people into this community with the whole intent of getting them to stay overnight.
Yes.
So I just want to add that.
And spend their monies at local restaurants.
I think we got a second, we got a motion and a second, don't we?
No.
No?
I haven't heard it.
Did we make one already?
No.
Oh, okay, you're still talking.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Item J, 6-month review of executive minutes. Make a motion to table that. We're not- I don't think Lance has got it
Yeah,
prepared.
I'm sorry.
I can,
Yep,
that's okay.
take it out on you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Don't think we have anything for executive session. Anybody? Other business? Anybody?
Cody just left, I should ask him. He said that ain't, obviously, something happened.
Motion to adjourn?
Make the motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Bierstadt?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?